Alrighty, so welcome to the Wednesday evening night stream. I'm Joseph Parflunner39. Today I'll be streaming Arcanum of Steamworks and Magick Obscura. So, let me think. Yeah, no, for the most part, we're back again. It's only been 2 days this time. Hey, that's a division by like 7. If I ever saw one, you know? 14 divided by 7 equates to 2, so yay! Making progress, I guess. Alright, so, yeah. Yeah. For the most part, picking up where I last left off, which was, I think I'm in Ashbury. I need work. And by that, I mean I need levels. And by that, I just need work. Let me check. Give me a sec. Alrighty. Let's see here. Is my... Alright, let me see. Is there any side quests I could partake in? Let's see here. Anything in Ashbury? Because I know I took on the, I got the boils stuff. Kill wild pigs. Southwest side of Ashbury offer you 50 to take a problem into the field, kill 3 wild pigs. I'll take it. I need money and I need levels. Levels are more important right now because I don't need money, aside from maybe fueling my literal lopsided fucking gotcha army that I got here. Because I just realized while I was walking my dogs that my character is pretty much playing the role of a gotcha game hero. Prove me wrong on that assessment. He's extraordinarily charismatic, people like him well enough, he's modestly good looking. He's got a fucking entourage of strong characters that will fight on his behest, and very rarely, if ever, does he fight in his own stead. You cannot tell me that's not a gotcha hero fucking moment right there, so, you know. Aye, wild man! Greetings, halfling. Might I ask your name? I'm Theo Brightstart. Who are you? Aeon. What do you want, Aeon? Do you have a job I could do? A small problem, but I can't seem to take care of it. Maybe you could? What do you need? Every day I spend plowing, planting, and picking, working the land I love. A while back, some wild pigs moved back in the area, so no matter what I do, I can't seem to get rid of them. And these critters are starting to damage my crops. These pigs are just too wily for me. Think you get rid of a few pigs? I'll pay you. Oh, sure, I can handle that. What's the pay? Not a big job. 50 coins, what do you say? Time's worth 75, aren't we in agreement? You drive a rough bargain. But 75 it is. Are we in agreement? Sure. Well, you know what Mom said. If you're good at getting what you want, well, just do that, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so where are these pigs? Oh. Was it worth it? Didn't care the pigs I requested. Oh, boy. This has affected my alignment. I don't think it did that much. We're asked to kill pigs. What do you want me to say? Let's see. Was it worth the 75 gold? No, not really, but I got decent enough experience out of it, so, you know, give and take sort of thing. Alright, let me see. What other quests can we... Sorry, my pipes just went off. Let's see. Move boulders, Ashbury. Yeah, I can't fucking do that. See here, what else can I do here? Because, let's see. Durnholm. Okay. Alright. Well, I need money, and I also need experience, so I'll take what I get my hands on. Let's see. Fuck. Alrighty, off we go. Days upon days will take place. By the time the adventure is over, I'm gonna be whatever. I got people suspicious of me right now, so I gotta get going. Please, we shouldn't harm a good soul. If you don't... I don't know about you guys, but those pigs seem mighty suspicious, if I'm being honest. I think one of them gave me a stink eye, much like that cow I came across earlier when I was trying to help out people hold out in a druid hold. Oh wait, that's a different game. I'm very much tempted just to change this game to be on easy mode, if I'm being honest. From what I've read up, there's really no difference from the difficulty from moderate, other than just more experience. And playing on hard mode, ironically enough, gives you the inverse. Oh no, I'm dead. Actually, I'm trying to think. I need to go to Tarrant, because that's the only place I know where there's a doctor I could reliably go to. fuck? There we go. Alright, so these guys were already fucking suspicious of me already. I don't know why. Alrighty. Well, what can you do, I guess. Okay, so let me think. Maybe we should go to Tarant. No, not Tarant. What was the other place? Go to Shrouded Hill. The Morbihan Plain. Trying to think right now. I've been playing a few games as of late in my off time. Some old, some new, some that are in early access and, you know, they just got updated. Like, for example, not too long ago, Red River Incursion, Tarkov-esque game. Yeah, Tarkov-esque game released an update after like almost a year of deliberation, like, right? Yeah, but yeah. After like almost a fucking year of like no updates, all of a sudden it comes out with an update, so that's something. Here's hoping that there's gonna be more updates, but it got me thinking, just like... Oh. Yeah, it got me thinking a little bit, just like how when it comes to games now, there really hasn't been much for experimentation, has there? But yeah, I've just been thinking, like, in terms of, like, genres that I frequent, like, for example, Red River Incursion is like an extraction shooter, right? There's really... It just seems like there's a lot of multiplayer games for some ungodly reason or another. Alright, but yeah, that's what it feels like a little bit. It just feels like there's just been a trough fill... Alright. Yay, I'm now... Oh, well, still kind of banged up, aren't I? Yay! Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see here. Yay! I now have restored my good looks for a modicum sum. Now my companions don't hate me as much. It's like, well, before he was just kind of sort of a fucking asshole looking guy. Now he's actually looking to be somewhat decent. My god. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, you got a moment? Let's see. Got nitroglycerin. I'm just giving him fucking literally the anarchist cookbook at this rate. Alright, I need money. Well, no, I don't need really that much money. Well, maybe for just healing and such, but I need experience right now, and I feel like I could get more experience if I went out into the world and just deposed shit. Let's see, I have currently... I want to bump up my willpower a bit, just because I can get haggle, and it affects my fatigue, I think. Mental influences contribute to hit points and fatigue and resistance to spells, so obviously, for me, that's a no-brainer. So that's something I would like to get involved in. You know, it just seems like every time a game that is a modicum of interest to me, just like every time, this is my thought process, just like, yeah, you got my attention now, alright. It's like, ah, motherfucker! And when it just like hits you with like the fucking multiplayer, online only shit for me. It's like, oh, come on, really? How the fuck does this happen? I swear, it's happened more times than I care to count for. What the fuck is with people making multiplayer games? I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with multiplayer games in the first place, right? For example, I played Darktide in the finals on my off time. And I enjoy them, you know, I've spent both time and money on them, so, you know. I believe I have some skin when I say that. But at the same time, when it comes to, like, games that are, like, actually interesting in terms of, like, genre, concept, or, you know, something that is new to multiplayer or common in multiplayer, but uncommon in single player, that's what I get thinking to myself. It's just, you have this game that looks interesting, and that would probably play equally as interesting to some extent or another, depending on how the developer would handle it, and you decide to go with the multiplayer route. The route that involves 9 times out of 10 games fucking dying within like 1 to 2 years tops, if ever. I know it sounds like I'm, you know, bitching and moaning about something as banal and trivial as that, but that's how it feels like, you know? It's like all these games that, like, actually are interesting looking and, you know, would probably play interesting. But then you got that caveat of being a multiplayer only experience. Why? I ask again, why? There we go. What brings an outsider to my chambers? See if there's any jobs. I have need of a courier, and there appears to be some problem with the Black Root, one of our outlying providences. I could use someone to look into it. What's the pay? You'll be receiving my taxes you're entitled to 200, and of course my everlasting gratitude. Consider it done. Let's see. King Praetor would like you to collect his taxes from Blackroot. Alright, gotcha, guy. Let's go. Just call me the barbarian, the lanky barbarian. Because that's what I am. I imagine my physique is nothing to behold, because I have 6'8" in physical stats. So that means I must be an emaciated looking barbarian right now. Because I can't hit shit. And I can barely cast anything at all either. This is why I fucking have like a whole party instead. Oh my goodness, here we are, guys. Blackroot. Is there any work here, actually? While I'm here, may as well check, you know? Let's see. Blackroot. Find Liam Cameron. Alright, let's see here. Hello, bartender. Anything newsworthy happening? Greetings, beautiful lady. As your name, position? In all my travels, I've heard nothing of this weapon. Let's see. Have you no shame? Why are you dressed like that? Oh, don't be afraid to look, lady. Let's see. Position. Hallway. see. A while back, I took my strong box to a local smith. Did I read? I'm showing the man at 137. Okay, nice. Is the smithy in? Oh, he is in. Shit. Heard you have a property from Mr. Holloway, the innkeeper. That spendthrift, but he told you about all he's over trying. He's got the nicest place in town. He's a quibble over a few coins. He mentioned the incident. What happened? Brought me the box to repair. Told me the latch was sticking and told me to fix it. Gave him an estimate of 50 coins, and while I had it, I noticed the hinges were so bad I had to replace them. One of the corners were chipped, so I repaired it. Final price came down to 137. So you repaired things I didn't ask you to? Listen, when I do something, I do it right. The quality of my work. He knows the quality of my work. If he brought me things to me when he began to show wear, it wouldn't cost so much to fix them up. Until he pays, it's staying locked up in my shop. Has Mr. Holloway been a good customer over the years? Well, yeah, he has. Bring me stuff on a regular basis. Always pays quick. He always pays well, you know. Does he ever help you out? Send you other customers? Now that you mention it, if his guests are needing repairs, he's always been quick to send his guests my way. So you have him upset with you really hurt your business? Guess you're right. Meb would be good fix to that. How do I suppose that? Well, first off, why don't you let me take the box back to him? For free? Show good faith. You don't want to lose him. You really think it would fix things? You'd do wonders. Let me take it to him as a gift from you. Okay, strong box in the back, Mr. Halloway. Take it back to Holloway. Tell him apologize over a misunderstanding. It's in the trunk over near my bedroom. Here's the key. Thank you, Aeon. You've been very helpful. He'll be thrilled. You won't regret it. Fuck. Alright. Fucking things got violent for like a moment. What the fuck? Things got violent over that stinking chest. Seriously. I swear to God, this game is literally just... Oh my God. God, I swear this game is just gonna be fucking... It's just really something right now. Never have I ever met a game as technically finicky as this. Yeah, okay, there it is. That's the chest, then. I'm gonna impose you. Obtain the strong box. Oh, well done. Here. I'm sure it's difficult to negotiate with that lackluster. Tell me, how did you manage to retrieve it from such a barbarian? Garrett offers his apology and returned it to you for free. He gave it back to me? That's incredible. He must have a way with words. I'm impressed. Garrett's not a lack of word. Perhaps Garrett's not a lack of wit. Not the lack of wit I took him for. I'm glad to be of service. Our agreement? As per agreed, you may use the room at your leisure. Find an excellent suite down the hall. I do hope you enjoy your stay, and thank you again. Pleasure. Alrighty, nice. And bump up to my willpower. We're looking at an even 10 now, baby. Let's see. That's really about it, to be honest. Look, I've already got my charisma and persuasion up to fucking expert, so I don't really... I mean, anything else is kind of optional at this rate. Got plenty of concentrated power of will right now, baby. Alrighty, let's see here. Where's the mayor's place? Jesus. Every time I want to get to streaming, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to Arcanum specifically, I don't know why. When it comes to Arcanum specifically, I am just fairly resistant to the idea of getting back to it. I think it's probably because a lot of the time I'm dealing with a lot of technical hiccups and headaches that just make me just not want to come back to this as much. I enjoy my time with it, I'm not gonna bullshit. But still, it's just such a fucking killjoy to have to deal with a lot of tech issues that I can't resolve. I literally have the Arcanum unofficial patch installed, and it's the most irritating thing I have to deal with still with a lot of the tech issues. There's a very, or at least a very large cloak to hide those clothes. Shipmaster from the Black Root, please meet your acquaintance. I have the highest amount of charisma I can get my hands on. Knock, knock. The taxman's come. Let's see what you got. He's got a Tesla coil and an electric harness with fuel. Great. Clothes are overrated right now. Who might you be? I'm Gunwade. Hello, Gunreld. Might I have a moment? Not much going on here, is there? I mean, Cedric. I've seen Cedric. He's off about doing something again. What is it you do here? I'm an apothecary, alchemist by trade. Seem blessed to be making poisons. Some might consider that a curse. Yes, some might, but the world needs men such as I. As much as they need priests. We all have a part to play. Let's see. Is this where the mayor is? I don't know. I'm here on behalf of the king to be taxman. You ever seen a half-naked man negotiate? You're about to now. First time I played a quasi-naked run with a guy right now, so... Pleased to meet you, good woman. Might I ask your name? Miss Cameron's stranger. You seem well-traveled. Have you seen my son? Your son? Who's your son? Liam Cameron, the inventor? I haven't seen him in nearly 2 days. There's so unlike him. I was wondering if I passed by his workshop on your travels. Workshop? I fear he must have come from a different route. He's a tinkerer, like his father before him. Always working on new gadgets. Built himself a workshop about 3 days' travel in the woods, so he wouldn't be disturbed. You haven't seen him in a while. His normal route was trek back here once a month to visit me and stock up on supplies. It's been nearly 2 and I haven't heard a thing. What's with the strange things happening in the woods? I'm very worried. Strange happenings. Oh yes, strange beasts around the woods. Different types. Not odd sightings either. A couple of townsfolk have actually been killed. Quite alarming. I was hoping you have news from Liam. Would you like me to find him? Would you? Oh, I'd be most grateful. I realize it's a mother's place to worry, but this is unlike Liam. I would appreciate any attempts you might to locate him. Where is he? Right here. I'll bring back news. Aish. Okay. Oh, finally, this is the place, I think. Pray to God this is the mayor's house. You're really in desperate wants of a decent tailor. I'm here on behalf of King Praetor. What do you want? I'm here to collect the taxes Blackroot owes. Blackroot is allied with the unified kingdom now. I collect taxes only for Tarant. King Praetor would disagree. I care not for Praetor yourself, sir. Cumbria has left us to fend for ourselves too long. We're under the protection of Tarant. So the Tarant Guard are keeping Blackroot secure. Of course, they have their own procedures, but they can protect our fair town within their capabilities. Within their capabilities? What does that mean? Well, there are certain rules of propriety, you know. Probable cause and proof of wrongdoing, as it were. Is there some difficulty they cannot deal with? I'm sure they'll deal with our thievery problem in due time. Why is now not the time? The guards can arrest no one without proof, or so they say. What kind of proof? Thieves stole my badge of office, a ceremonial silver dagger. If you can recover it, it can be proof I need to arrest them. I accept your quest, then. The thief had been known to lurk somewhere in the outskirts of town. Their leader is an elf named Dak Tan, I believe. Godspeed, good sir. See here. So the outskirts of town, what was it, like south or something? Stranger things happening these days. Stranger things. see here. Alrighty. For some money and for some experience. Is this how people had to play CRPGs back then? God, what a pain in the ass. Not the searching part, but just literally having to deal with this fucking whole thing right here. Man, I could see why I never stumbled across a side quest in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. It's because I fucking haven't had the opportunity to talk to anyone. Aish. Oh, there they are. Ho there! Now there's a costume that's chattering, that gives the chattering magpies a month's worth of gossip. I was told I could find Dak Tan out here. And what business do you have with Dak Tan? I was hoping for a conference among thieves. I see. Fancy yourself a thief then? Yes, I could learn much from Dak Tan. I am Dak Tan, and have little time for sycophants. True thieves pay tribute to no one. Amusing, as if you have any ideas. A quick tongue will get your throat slit out here, stranger, next time you're alive. Surely you need to get more friends to help you. My friends are better than your friends. Nah, 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 nah. Alrighty, nice. Got a candlestick, a vase, some arrows, and a sword. Great. The sword is not much better in my hands right now. It's so shit. Oh, this is so funny though. Literally any weapon in my hands is useless. There's no point in me having it. I may as well just be slapping them instead. Just going, eh, eh. Ugh, man. I really wish I could just beat this game and play Vampire the Masquerade or something. At least then well, actually, no. Maybe we should play that on my off time first, real quick. Just so that way I have an excuse to play Malkavian. You know, I might actually do that. I might just play Vampire the Masquerade on my off time, just so that way I have the excuse of saying, yeah, I played this before, so I'm just going to play Malkavian so you guys are confused as shit. I've achieved your dagger. Excellent. Give it to me, and I'll have the thieves arrested. Not until you reconsider your allegiances. Why should I do such a thing? The guards couldn't even recover the dagger for you. Your point is well taken, but what would you have me do? Give me the taxes and align yourself with Cumbria. I accept your proposal, if you return the ceremonial dagger to me. Here. Thank you, Aeon. Your resourcefulness, resourcefulness amazes me. Damn, look at that. I just got a shitload of gold in my hands, baby. Man, one of these days I'll get to play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 again. One of these days. What would I want to play, though? Let's go to Liam's workshop real quick. One, two, three, four, five. Yay! Oh god, my game is fucking crap. It's just decaying in real time. Again, I enjoy this game, but at the same time, it's fucking... It's elements like this, it's killing it for me. I'm literally watching the game decay in real time, and it's fucking annoying the shit out of me. See here. Oh my god. See what I mean? It's fucking shit like this. Alright, sorry. Just double checking something. Alright. Oh my god, the game is just decaying in real time already. Fuck me. What the fuck is going on? Game, come on. Fucking work already, you piece of shit. God damn. I swear to God, this is part of the reason why I'm so hesitant to just genuinely stream right now. My tolerance for technical issues goes so far. Yeah, my tolerance for technical issues goes so far right now. Because this is taking it to an extremely new fucking height of patience required for me. Because holy shit. Let's see. See. This game, come on. Come on, game. Fucking stay with me here. Fucking... Oh my god, this is awful. This is genuinely fucking awful. I don't know how else I could possibly describe how much of a fucking patient and mood killer I'm in right now, because this is just infuriating. Like, anytime I'm fucking trying to, like, do anything, the game is just slowly but surely just rapidly decaying as if mold is overtaking it. You hear this shit, right? This is... Oh my god, this game is just literally... Arcanum, otherwise known as the Test of Patience, the game. How much tolerance do you have? Alright, let me see here. So, reading it, let me see. What the fuck? Where the fuck? Let's see. There's something I'm missing, because I read... So I'm double-checking my work right now, because I am using a walkthrough. There's supposed to be, in the locked chest, the contents of which are supposed to be a scroll that details... Yeah, it's supposed to be a scroll of dispersed magic and mechanical equivalents of it. So I don't know where it is, to be honest. That's the main issue here. Just like, where is it? Everyone's playing Death Stranding. Me, I'm fucking doing this instead. What the fuck? What the fuck? Let me see here. Okay. Oh, I guess. Alright, never mind then. I suppose we should go back to Blackroot then, real quick. Hey though, seems like we just got a huge leap up from level 13 to nearly level 14. So you know what, I'll take what I can get my hands on. I wonder if in theory I could probably just like hold out and just farm the ever-living shit out of the demons for as long as I could if I wanted to, but honestly, I don't want to go through with this build specifically because I don't have any physical stats to balance it out. I would normally probably take Dex to take dodge constantly, but for this particular build, it's where it's just like pure charisma, so. I have news of Liam, Miss Cameron. He was killed by one of the beasts roaming. He died trying to stop the creatures. He was a hero. No, it was not in vain his creation enabled me to stop them. If not for your son, the city would have been overrun with the beasts. I found his journal at the workshop. He wanted you to have it. Thank you, and I'm sorry for your loss. Alright. Yay! Mage's Dagger. Oh, God! Speed 12. This is not useful to me whatsoever. This is, in fact, the opposite. Alright. Still, though, level up, though. Yay! What do I want? I think it's high time for me to do some stuff here. So, let me see here. Yeah, I should probably hold up on these things. There we go. Yay. Rest in peace, Liam. You were a... Well, I didn't know you that much, so I can't say you were a good guy, but you were a fairly decent person, I'm sure. What's my disposition right now? I'm sitting at 60 right now for my alignment. So I'm a really good guy, I'm sure. A very lanky good guy, but still, you know, you take what you get, I guess. Brought you the taxes. Here. Excellent for retrieving my taxes. Here's your share. It was worth more than 200. Usually I never renegotiate an agreed upon wage, but in this case though I feel inclined to make an exception. Here's an extra 75 for your trouble. And as for your humble servant, there's something of a personal matter. Such as... No, an eternal matter. I will find another way. Perhaps we can use your service at a later date, though. Until then. I must be the most lankiest barbarian you've ever seen. Alrighty, let's see here. I'm currently sitting at level 14. What's going on in the Wolf Cave? Let's see what's all that about. Something tells me it's got to do something with werewolves. Master needs more practice. Damn straight I do. I'm not fitted for this type of scenario of close quarters combat. Quite literally, I am the face of the party. If I get my face messed up, everybody gets messed up. Metaphorically, that is. Physically, that might be a bit of a different matter, so... Oh, would you look at that. Oh, sweet Jesus. They all have pack tactics. Quick, everybody, Go hog wild! Yay! Just got a bunch of wolves killed. All that for a fucking boot and dust and rusty sword. What do we got? Some alcohol reagents. Greater healing potion. Oh, sweet, money. More money. Can't say no to money. Well, got some stuff right now, so that's good. Let's go to Shrouded Hill, why not? Got some stuff I want to download onto the local shop bay. I don't know what you're talking about. I was sparing you from dying to my friends, dude. You'll meet your death at the Malochian hand. Oh my god! Oh god, wait! No, no, I regret my decision! Please, wait! Yep. Back at Shrouded Hills again. Let's barter, shall we? I got, like, some stuff I think you might be interested in, like this vase. How about this music box? How about this emerald necklace? Got this candlestick, you want that? Am I just carrying 2 filaments? Yeah, got some money now. Let me see. I got like a bunch of other stuff going on. Let's see here. Magic robes. What's this? Mage's staff. Let's keep going. Levels. I need more levels. Torg's altar. Let me see here. What does Torg's altar do? Torg's altar wants rubies. Okay. Ancient gods. 3 circles of gods. Greater god in the end. Altar location Falcon's Egg. Bodekin's village. Okay. Okay, so it's just like one of those... Okay, I see. Okay. So I'm just looking at like leveling stuff right now. I'm curious, if I switch to easy mode and back to medium, would it really matter that much? Again, easy, the only difference between easy and hard is difference of XP. Arguably, Liam's portal would have been the easiest, but it also would have been the most resource intensive, from what I'm reading, so you'd be burning through a lot of resources. Did I pick anything up? So I'm trying to figure out right now. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. So this is how it works, doesn't it? So I guess right now I'm just farming random encounters, literally. And because the Forbidden Pits is technically a overworld place, it's just... Okay, let me see. It's got putrid walkers here. Okay, I see. Okay. So, alright. Interesting. Okay. Alright. For the sake of, you know, for the sake of brevity and just for the sake of making the grind easier, see what this is all about, yeah? So, let's see. See how much of a difference it is. It's a considerable amount right there. We are the forbidden... Oh. Okay. Damn. Yay, I'm no longer totally physically inept right now. Woo! Just barely. Alright. Let's see how far the grind takes me for. I don't think anyone would oppose for me, like, just setting it to easy and just grinding my ass off right here, would they? Because... Jeez. This might go on for the next, like, hour or so. Should probably learn how to do melee. By the end of this adventure, I'm probably going to be 25 years old. Yay, Gar's no longer just wearing fucking nothing. He's actually wearing armor now. Woo! Whoop-diddy-doo-dah. There's gotta be something more aggressive coming our way. Man, I love just watching my companions do all the work. It's great. No, it's lovely. We lost him, man. And the game just crashed. Jeez. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so far, so pretty decent, I'd say. I can say without a shadow of a doubt right now that I did not expect this playthrough to turn this way. Just me fucking sitting here, thumb up my ass, fucking twiddling around, watching numbers go high. I probably should have done Liam's portal exploit instead, but I feel like for that specifically, I would have needed to have to sustainably stayed in combat for like a good chunk of time, because those were like level 15ers. Man, I just love watching my companions work right now. Literally sleeping in front of a fucking pit, grinding the ever-living shit out of it. The collateral was too high. The death of a companion meant the death of that run. Anyway, just sit around, thumb up our asses, watch as the experience meter goes up slowly but evidently surely. Oh god, there's gotta be a way to like boost the efficiency of this somehow. Again, Liam's portal is probably the fastest way to do that. But yeah, Liam's portal is probably the fastest to do that. But here I am, fucking dicking around in front of this godforsaken pit. Jeez. See. Ashbury Cemetery. Now let's go into the pit. Let's see what happens if I do that from there. Let's see. Just been this fucking orc bandit just has been hanging around for like the last few days. Let me see. Let me check something. Apparently there's a glitch I could probably use. Let's see. Void instant kill. Pit glitch. Palette issue. Alright, I'm checking something right now. Huh, okay. Going to Vergoth Waste with an early game character forging the Vergoth runes location, then returning to Jason Sea Guy. Still doesn't give him an option to talk about the quest. Must be story related. Okay, it just says until a certain story mission is completed. So, alright. Yeah, I think I'm fairly comfortable with the level I have right now. Level 15. It's probably not going to get any higher until, like... Yeah, it's probably not going to get any higher until, like, way later, so... So, let's go to Ashbury into the Isle of Despair. Alright, let's... Oh, my difficulty's set to moderate. Alright, good. Alrighty. Enough pillow talk. Let's get to work now, shall we, gentlemen? And dog? I wish there was a lady here. I wish there was a lady. I've seen a lot of crazy barbarians around these parts. Old Teach doesn't care as long as your coins rub gold. How can I help you? I don't believe we met. We haven't. I be Captain Edward Teach, salty sea dog and captain of the Gypsy Shadow, the crustiest and most seaworthy vessel this side of Razor's Cape. Nice to meet your acquaintance. Pleasure, Captain. I have a question or two. I need passage to the Island of Despair. I received word from Mr. Bates to be expecting ye. Said you'd be asking for passage to that hellish place, and I'd be taking you. Don't much like the water nor the people there, but for Bates I'll do it. Shall we leave? Now as good as time as any. There's a strong easterly wind, and the waters are glassy as I've seen them in a long time. Not superstitious, but I'm inclined to say it's a good omen. Yay! We're on the island. Here we are, the Isle of Despair. I'm despairing already. Hope you're not playing mischief, barbarian. Looking for the Black Mountain clan. Can you help me? The clan? I don't know any clans around here. Need to speak to Thorvald about that. Who's he? Leader of this enclave. Settles disputes within the walls, but you get to see him, you'll get to talk to Oddgren, his guard, first. Can I go inside now? Of course, but first you need the rules. There's only 2 of them. You can do anything as long as you want, as it doesn't interfere with anyone else's, and the events of any disputes. Thorvald's the final word. Most kind. One more thing. Wandering outside the encampment here. Why is that? Few people lost to a sorcerous beast, the father gun that defies our guns. Saw myself a man eaten alive by the beast when his gun misfired. What kind of beast is this? I'll kill it for you for a price. We think it lives north of here. That's all we know. We have to track it yourself its lair. We have a powerful magical amulet we'll give you for killing it, but I can't tell you that what power holds. It's never been identified. It is a deal. Lovely place. What are you here for, barbarian? Told to speak to Ogren? I'm Ogren. What do you want to talk about? Imperative I find a dwarf named Thorvald to speak with him. Thorvald resides behind these doors. Only select few able to get audience. It's my charge to filter out those undeserving honor. He may be able to help me. I must speak with him. I have a very specific rule I'm pledging to follow. Nobody enters without proving themselves in the field of battle, so to speak. Field of battle? The pit. Barbaric but effective, just detouring undesirable elements. The pit. The island is sort of lacking any time of entertainment, so men invented their own barbaric form. Pit fighting. Sounds as if you don't necessarily approve the pit fights. I don't mind. They make my job easier. They're not particularly a brand of entertainment. I would rather pass time with a good book. You appreciate a good book, do you? Sadly, yes. Why sadly? There are not many books on the island. What is the love of books when there's none to be had? That's too bad. Is fighting the pit the only way to see Thorvald? Afraid so. You're an educated individual. You seem not a commoner. Yes, it's been pleasant speaking to you for a change. It's nice. Must I bother with barbaric pit fights? It's pointless violence. You seem like a decent chap, and I don't detect subterfuge on your part. Thor will be cross with me, but go on in. Many thanks. Ho there, barbarian! Hello, I wish to speak to Thorvald. What business you have here? Odgren let me in. Why in Albrecht's hammer did I even have a guard? That damn over-intellectualized half-breed lets everybody in. I need to speak with Thorvald. Are you him? You're speaking to him? Are you the only dwarf on this island? I've been the only dwarf here since the last 100 years. Sent here unjustly, I might add. Unjustly? Is that why? Is that not what everyone here says? In the eyes of Albrecht, that's all that matters to me. What happened? Defending the honor of my clan. The bloated, thick-headed gnomes and their laws had me shipped off to this rock. I'm sure they had their reasons. What did you do? I was in the pub minding my own affairs when I overheard a gnomish merchant mouthing off about the Wheel clan was just a bunch of cheap, worthless ditch digger. Go on. I confronted him about it and told him to apologize. He will not. Instead, he let his liquor do the talking for him. So I let my fist do mine. Go on. It only took one solid hit and he was gone. Gone! Weak-necked bastards. The next day I was shipped off to this rock. Where did the rest of your clan go when they were banished? What are you only one on about? I'm the only one in my clan here. What about but where's the rest of the Black Mountain clan? Black Mountain clan? There is no Black Mountaineers here, I'm the only dwarf who's ever lived on this rock. You're not Black Mountain? Thorvald Two-Stone of Wheel clan. You're a bit off in direction. Black Mountain came from the northernmost region of Stonewall Mountain. I've been there. They're dead. Their minds are deserted. Strange. But why do you believe they are here? They were banished here by order of the Wheel clan. Who told you this? A feeble-minded dwarf hidden in mines. What was his name? Gunman. Gunman? Gunman Orbender and I were friends, but that was no me. He was feeble-minded. He was one of the bravest warriors I knew. I find it hard to imagine that he could become feeble-minded in such a short time. The story he told me was disturbing. What did he tell you? The whole clan gone. My clan involved with themselves with magic. None of this makes sense. Have you spoken to the Wheel clan about this? I don't even know where the Wheel clan is, do you? But of course! Here, I'll mark it on your map. But knowing the location will not be enough. What do you need? To keep outworlders, our clan created an optical illusion of the grandest scale using glass and mirrors, which makes the entrance look like Or mine look as though it never existed. And how did you get in? A specialty made spectacles which made thin-sliced cowthorn crystals as a lens. Every member of the Wheel clan has a pair. I still have mine. I need those glasses to get into the Wheel clan. Can I use them? No, I don't believe you'll be leaving this island. Alive anyways. Why do you say that? You think you can land on a boat without anyone noticing? Without anyone knowing? I'm sure that it's already been captured and your captain thrown to the sharks. Then come with me. With you by my side, they'll let us pass. Sounds tempting, but it's too risky. I'm in a good position here and I don't want to jeopardize it. The men discovered I joined up with you and was planning to leave here to rot. Meaning both our heads. Are you a dwarf or a gnome? Do you want out this rock or not? Little wet behind the ears for my money, you are. And I assure you, I'm a dwarf. It seems a common sense which assured me that making the right decision saying, no, I will not join you, so don't ask again.
Yes, I've told you there are different traditions among different clans, and oh, blasting. Is it my affair if every dwarf wants to yell his name from the mountaintop? Yes, well, I don't like you questioning my beliefs or my knowledge. That's...
Let's see. Whoop. Alrighty, let's see. Oh boy. Ah, that hurt like a bitch. But we're alive. Barely. Where am I? The women's... Oh, shit. Shit, huh. Sweet Jesus Christ. Where the fuck is Chaluka going? Who will win? A fucking silverback gorilla or a guy that's just with his friends? These are the real questions we should be asking ourselves. Look at that, the Skull Crusher. Oy vey. Oh, sweet Jesus Christ. Game decays again. Yes, well, please be quick with it. I don't want to be seen with a barbarian. Who might you be? My name is Maximilian. Pleasure. What are you doing out here? That's my business, That's my business, friend. The Isle of Despair is no place for a man about his past. You can mind your own business. Perhaps you can better acquaint me with a criminal mind. What? Are you imitating that I am a criminal? You know nothing of me, friend. Just you would consider your words. I'm not a man to be insulted. I wish no trouble. If you're no criminal, then what are you? I told you, no wish to speak of it, especially in the denizens of this god-forsaken isle. Not the man among you to be... would understand the things I've endured. You're right. I've weathered so much already myself. No offense, young man, but you haven't the slightest idea of what my life is here, and what it was before. No doubt you were shipped here due to some reparable offense. Thievery and murderer, you're all the same. Actually, I came here on my own accord. No man comes to the Isle of his own accord. We're all prisoners here, and prisoners will stay. So, why do you assume to know me or my story? You're right. Forgive my short-sightedness. Please. No doubt the things you value to share as well. Perhaps you and I might have something to speak after all. I'll enjoy that. Tell me. Perhaps it would be a good time to tell stories, but forgive the if I'm leery of companionship. It's been many years on the wilds myself. I ask you to tell me yourself before I begin. Of course, not too long ago. It seems grave times have come to Arcanum, and you've become entangled in their problems. You're a brave soul, sir. Few think for those who would do things you've done. Virtue and valor allow me to act in no other ways. You have no idea how it feels to speak to someone in such a noble manner, sir. There were years I believed there were no men left in the island, on this land, that knew what those words meant. Tell me your story. Let's see. I've been there before. See. Cumbria, I speak, was a much different place, far different from what it was today. I speak of it at the time when Cumbria was a powerful kingdom, when banner of famed dragon knights were feared and respected. I've seen Cumbria. It has fallen far from what you described. There's no doubt that Cumbria is the shadow of a former glory. The day came long ago when her fate was sealed. The day technology began to rival magic, when the old ways began to fall to the new. What happened? Did Cumbria resist the change? Yes, vehemently. The king at the time, Torin, was a wise and brave man, but set in his ways. He would cut from the sterner stuff, but he was like stone, unwavering but inflexible. He failed to see how Cumbria needed to grow, to change, and so he passed laws outlawing the use of technology in his lands, setting a ruling council of mages, advisors of its size. For years, Cumbria was very strong and influential. It was only a matter of time. What happened? When Cumbria was surpassed by both commerce and power, when mighty tyrants demanded the release of disputed lands, Cumbria was taught a harsh lesson. The armies of Cumbria were slaughtered, dragon knights cut down by guns and cannon fire. The glory of the older days was lost. What of King Torin? What happened to him? He was killed. He led the final charge of dragon knights and was shot as any common soldier, unwavering and brave to the end. I see. What does this have to do with you, Maximilian? With the death of Torin came a power struggle. It was those who believed that Cumbria should embrace a new age, to seek a better way and make her powerful again. Others thought differently. Yes, some people cannot see the answer, even when laid before them in the form of a dead king. Torin had two sons. The other one believed in new ways and the younger one believed in nothing. So the mage that Torin put in place had influenced the younger son. Wasn't the older son heir to the throne by birthright? Yes, but some men created all manner of evil in pursuit of power. The mage's council who controlled the younger son brought false allegation against the older son, charging him with treason. He was taken at night and sent to rot in the prison for the rest of his days. The older son. By the gods. Alright. No words necessary. You've done enough and sit me. That's unfair. Perhaps I could bring you home. No. My time in Cumbria has passed. My brother lives. I'm sure he's paid the price due him. He was young and foolish. When one is a king, life is so unforgiving when you live so. But Cumbria, the kingdom still needs you. I still fear her, you know. The stone walls of Durnholm, the rolling hills and the vales, and the trumpet blast of the Dragonites marching. I wake up sometimes, forget where I am. Come back with me. It's not too late. Perhaps I will ask you this, friend. The captain of the Dragonites named Warren de Peldar, one of my true friends. If he still lives and cares to do so, tell him I'm here, and that I enjoy once more the pleasure of his company. I will, Maximilian. I swear to you. I thank you, my friend. And if he's dead, then forget about me. If no son is I to return to Cumbria, where the men of his kind no longer remain. I'll go now. Wow. Alright. Shit. Alright, it's getting late on my... It's getting late on my end. I'm gonna wrap things up right now. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the stream. I'll see you next one, that being whenever I can. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next one. Till then, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.